Hello crafty friends, Natalie right here showing you a fun quick tutorial on how to make slime with your kids. I am going to be using the liquid starch method, which there's been a lot of controversy online about the borax. We've done it both ways and we haven't had any issues. Liquid starch is a little bit trickier to work with, not as forgiving, but still really simple. And the idea is that you just use equal parts glue and equal parts starch. And we're going to be making a glitter glue, and because Elmer's makes this delightful glue with glitter already in it, I'm going to use that. So this has about 6 ounces of glue in it, and you want to use equal parts glue and liquid starch. So I'm just going to start by putting all that awesome glue into my bowl. The glitter glue can be a little bit trickier to come out because it's just so thick, so just give it a few minutes. And I'll even just let it kind of sit here upside down for a minute. And then I'm going to get my starch ready. And I found my liquid starch at Walmart. It was $3 to $4, so not bad. I actually found the borax that I bought there too. So it seems like Walmart carries most of the supplies you need. And then I have purchased both white glue, clear glue, glitter glue. Walmart's another great resource for all of those. So I've got all of my glitter glue out, and I'm going to pour in my starch. I've got a nice big mixing spoon here, and I'm just going to pour in a little bit to start. You'll notice that the glue and the starch start to react right away. Add a little bit more. It'll start to ball up, so don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. As soon as you get all that starch in there, you're going to notice that you're going to have to start getting your hands dirty. Keep mixing. So fun. If you are the type that don't like to touch icky things, then you definitely want to wear gloves when you do this. If you do it with your kids, usually they love to touch it and help mix it. So just do whatever is in your comfort level. I'm going to go ahead and pull up my sleeves and get in there. So I'll just go ahead and take that goopy glue off my spoon. And I'll just get right in there and start mixing. The borax tends to set a little bit faster. I've noticed that the liquid starch can take a little bit longer to mix. And then if you feel like it's getting kind of stringy, you don't want it to be brittle. You don't want it to break apart. But if it starts to feel a little bit stringy, I found that if you just let it sit for a few minutes, so you can see how that's really stringy. Ooh, I lost a little bit, that's okay. Sometimes I'll just kind of squeeze it just to kind of mix it in there. But if it starts to get stringy, that's okay. You can finish mixing it and then just let it rest in your bowl for maybe 15-20 minutes. It does not dry out easily, so you don't need to worry about it being outside while the kids are playing, or you don't need to worry about it being outside of a container for too long. I found that it's pretty durable, a lot of moisture in it. So you can see it's starting to form. And I put about 4 ounces of liquid starch with that 6 ounces of glue. I don't think I'm going to add any more. I think that was just right. So you want to kind of play it by ear, but when you see it to start to form like this, you are on the right track. All right, I'm going to set that aside for about 2 to 3 minutes and come back and show you how it's set up. All right, so I've given the slime about 2 to 3 minutes to set. It would benefit from a little bit more, but I want to show you how it's already starting to form into a ball. And it's amazing. Just so gooey, so fun. Love it. Yay! All right, so a great way to store your slime is either in a Ziploc bag or an airtight container. I like to use mason jars. We've made slime quite a few times, and it just looks really pretty in my craft room on the shelf to have slime kind of lined up in jars. So we just have some fun little mason jars, and there's our slime.